Haven't opened up the blinds in weeks, watching how the silver morning leaks across the tea stains and the pile of mail. Everything in here is turning pale. I used to see a shadow by the door, but now the shadows crawl across the floor. A silent nectar, a slow-moving grape, eating every part of yesterday. There's mold on the wallpaper, black and cold, like every single promise that we hold. It's spreading in the corners, quiet and deep, into the very secrets that we keep. I try to scrub it off to make it bright, but the dampness of your ghost won't leave my sight. How can I breathe when the walls are giving in? The heartbreak's growing underneath my skin. The kitchen tile is cracked where you once stood. I fixed the leaks and rafters if I could, but the air is heavy with the scent of rain and the steady rhythmic pulsing of the pain. It starts as just a little faded spot, a tiny piece of us that time forgot. Now it's a map of everywhere we failed, a tragic ship that never should have sailed. They say a house needs love to keep it warm, to keep the wood from rotting in the storm. But since you left, the temperature just fell, and I'm the only prisoner in the shell. I'm breathing in the spores of used to be, while the ceiling starts to crumble over me. That we keep, I try to scrub it off to make it bright, but the dampness of your ghost won't leave my sight. How can I breathe when the walls are giving in? The heartbreak's growing underneath my skin. Water patterns on the ceiling, losing every bit of feeling. Just a stain where you once lay. Watch the colors fade to gray, the walls are weeping, and I'm still sleeping in the ruins of us. I left the light on in the hallway, thinking I'd hear your keys turn in the lock, but the silence just gets heavier every Friday, and the only pulse is the ticking of the clock. I went to pour a glass of what we used to share before the kitchen turned into a ghost. But there's a bitterness hanging in the air, and a shadow standing where you stood the most. The groceries are sitting on the shelf, like a version of the life I used to know. I'm struggling to take care of myself, watching everything we planted fail to grow. Now there's aged milk sitting in the fridge, just like the bridge we burned down to the ground. It's turning something thick and sour and cold, a story that's grown bitter and grown old. I can't bring myself to throw the past away, even if it's rotting more and more each day. Love was sweet when it was fresh and new, but now it's just the ghost of me and you. The expiration date passed weeks ago. I saw the numbers but I looked the other way, 'cause letting go of it would mean I know that there's nothing left of us that's safe to stay. The coffee's black because can't find a way to leave this place. There's aged milk sitting in the fridge, just like the bridge we burned down to the ground. It's turned to something thick and sour and cold, a story that's grown bitter and grown old. I can't bring myself to throw the past away, even if it's rotting more and more each day. Love was sweet when it was fresh and new, but now it's just the ghost of me and you. There's aged milk sitting in the fridge, just like the bridge we burned down to the ground. It's turned to something thick and sour and cold, a story that's grown bitter and grown old. I can't bring myself to throw the past away, even if it's rotting more and more each day. Love was sweet when it was fresh and new, but now it's just the ghost of me and you. It's gone bad, everything we had. Pour it down the sink and watch it disappear. But I can't wash away the fact you aren't here. Just a bitter taste, such a beautiful waste. Aged milk, aged heart, watching us fall apart. The party ended hours ago, the guests have gone to sleep, but I'm still standing in the hall, secrets that I keep. I'm staring at the ceiling where the light used to hang high, before we let the gravity steal the stars right from our sky. I try to hold the weight of us, I try to keep the glow, but the chain began to rattle and I couldn't let it go. Now I'm walking over diamonds that are nothing more than glass, just a million jagged pieces of a love that didn't last. We're just a broken chandelier, scattered on the floor. The light we used to gather doesn't live here anymore. Every prism is a memory, every fracture is a tear. It's hard to find the beauty in a broken chandelier. Once we hung in gold and glory, now we're silent in the dark, trying to find a fire in a cold and dying spark. The room is full of shadows now, the walls are turning gray, and I'm still bleeding from the edges of the things we didn't say. I remember how you looked at me, reflected in the light. Now I'm just a silhouette, lost inside the night. If I sweep away the wreckage, then the floor will be so bare. I'd rather keep the cutting edge than act like you weren't there. I'm barefoot in the ruins of the palace that we built, drowning in the shimmer of the sorrow and the guilt. We're just a broken chandelier, scattered on the floor. The light we used to gather doesn't live here anymore. Every prism is a memory, every fracture is a tear. It's hard to find the beauty in a broken chandelier. Once we hung in golden glory, now we're silent in the dark. I watch the taillights fade to static red, while every word we never spoke filled up my head. You said forever with a hitch in your breath. Now I'm just haunted by the ghost of what's left. The driveway's empty but the air is still thick, like a record player skipping on a jagged nick. I'm reaching out to touch your face, but my fingers meet this hollow space. The signal's weak, the image tears. I've been screaming your name for years. There's a glitch in the goodbye, you're breaking the line. I'm stuck in the second, you were still mine. The memory's freezing, the colors are bled. I'm replaying the moment the I love you went dead. It's a beautiful error, a loop in the track. I'm a heartbeat away, but I can't get you back. Just a frame in the dark where the light used to be. There's a glitch in the goodbye, and it's killing me. Coffee cup is still sitting there covered in grime. I try to walk forward but I'm pulled to the floor, back to the sound of you closing the door. It's a digital lake in a physical world, watching the map of our future uncurl. If I could rewrite the code, if I could fix the delay, I'd pause the world right before you walked away. But the screen is flickering, the pixels are gray, and I'm just a shadow that's starting to fray. There's a glitch in the goodbye, you're breaking the line. I'm stuck in the second, you were still mine. The memory's freezing, the colors are bled. I'm replaying the moment the I love you went dead. It's a beautiful error, a loop in the track. I'm a heartbeat away, but I can't get you back. Just a frame in the dark where the light used to be. There's a glitch in the goodbye, and it's killing me. Wait, I can almost hear you. Wait, I can almost see you. It's stuttering. The light is you. Standing in the hallway, looking through the glass, watching a total stranger let the minutes pass. I recognize the jacket and the color of the eyes, but I don't know the person underneath the disguise. You're looking for the spark, for the one you used to know, but that fire went out 1,000 miles ago. I see you reaching for a hand I can't quite find, trying to bridge the distance in your mind. You're holding on to shadows of a different time. It's a different kind of morning, a quiet kind of ghost, losing the version of me that you love the most. The one who laughs at nothing, the one who wasn't scared. I'm looking in the mirror and she isn't there. I'm sorry that I changed, I'm sorry I grew. The only part of me that made sense to you. You talk about the summer like it happened yesterday, but the us from that July has drifted far away. I try to mimic the old lines to play the leading part, but the script feels like a heavy weight against my heart. You're in love with a memory, a snapshot in a frame, while I'm just a person left carrying the name. I wanna go back, I wanna be that light, to be the one who kept you warm throughout the night. But the world got heavy and the seasons took their toll, and I can't find the pieces of that younger soul. It's a different kind of morning, a quiet kind of ghost, losing the version of me that you love the most. The one who laughed at nothing, the one who wasn't scared. I'm looking in the mirror and she isn't there. I'm sorry that I changed, I'm sorry I grew. The only part of me that makes sense to you. So you can keep the photos, you can keep the glow of the person I was a lifetime ago. I'll just stay here in the quiet, in the now, in the new, grieving the version of me that knew how to love you. I'm staring at the coffee cup you left beside the sink. It's been 3 days, I still can't sleep, I still can't even think. The silence in this hallway is a sound I've never known. It's funny how a house for two feels haunted when alone. I keep reaching for your hand when the world gets too loud. Then I remember you're the one I'm living without. I love you, and I'm sorry for the things I didn't say, for the way I let the little things get in our way. I built a wall around my heart and called it being strong, but I was just a coward who couldn't admit I was wrong. Now I'm screaming at the ceiling in the middle of the night. I love you, I'm sorry, and I hate that you were right. I saw your car on Main Street and I almost lost my breath. Losing you feels like a slow and quiet kind of death. I wonder if you're happy now, or if you're hurting too, or if you finally found the peace I couldn't give to you. I'm replaying every argument, every slammed and heavy door, wishing I had listened just a little second more. They say that time will heal the parts of me I broke into, but time is just a reminder of the years I spent with you. I'd trade 1,000 tomorrows just to go back to the start, before I let my pride become a weapon for your heart. I love you, and I'm sorry for the things I didn't say, for the way I let the little things get in our way. I built a wall around my heart and called it being strong, but I was just a coward who couldn't admit I was wrong. Now I'm screaming at the ceiling in the middle of the night. I love you, I'm sorry, and I hate that you were right. Just in case, but I know you're gone without a trace. I love you, I'm sorry. I passed that old diner on the corner where we used to hide away. The waitress still remembers how you liked your coffee gray. I almost reached for my phone to tell you about the rain, but then I felt that familiar hollow sting of your name. I'm still learning how to walk without leaning on your shoulder. Every night the winter air just feels a little colder. I wish you the best, even if the best isn't me. I hope you find the version of yourself you were meant to be. I hope your newest chapters are written in a brighter gold, and you have a hand to hold that will never let go. It's a bittersweet surrender to let you go like this, but I wish you the best in everything I'm gonna miss. I saw a blurry photo of you laughing at a party. You looked untethered and light, like you're finally starting over. I used to be the one who knew your every secret fear. Now I'm just a ghost of a memory from another year. I'm packing up the letters and the songs we used to sing, realizing that loving you meant giving you everything. They say time is a healer, but it feels like a slow motion crash, watching our forever turn into smoke and ash. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't breaking deep inside, but I'll swallow the words I'm screaming just to save my pride. I wish you the best, even if the best isn't me. I hope you find the version of yourself you were meant to be. I hope your newest chapters are written in a brighter gold, and you have a hand to hold that will never let go. It's a bittersweet surrender to let you go like this, but I wish you the best in everything I'm gonna miss. Yeah, I wish you the best. Be happy, be free. Don't worry about the pieces you left of me. I'll be okay eventually. Goodbye, my love. I still find myself checking the weather in your city, thinking maybe you're cold and you're missing me too. But the silence in this room isn't even pretty. It's just a heavy, hollow echo of what I couldn't do. I left your favorite hoodie on the back of the chair, like if I keep it there, you're still breathing the air. But the clock on the wall doesn't care about us, it just keeps ticking away all the things we can't trust. They say our names were written in the stars, but now those lights feel a million miles apart. I'm tracing the distance through the window bars, searching for the pieces of my shattered heart. If forever was a promise the universe made, then why did the colors have to start to fade? Now you're just a memory I'm chasing from afar, lost somewhere in the stars. I walk by the park where we watched the sunset. The bench still has the initials we carved in the wood. It's the kind of pain that you never forget, wishing I could fix everything that I never could. Do you still look at the moon and think about me, or have you finally found the piece that I wouldn't let be? I'm packing up the letters and the songs on the shelf, trying to find the person I was by myself. I used to think the night sky was a canopy of hope, but now it's just a rope I'm trying to hold. The gravity you're losing you is too much to cope when the story we wrote is turning so cold. They say our names were written in the stars, but now those lights feel a million miles apart. I'm tracing the distance through the window bars, searching for the pieces of my shattered heart. If forever was a promise the universe made, then why did the colors have to start to fade? Now you're just a memory I'm chasing from afar, lost somewhere in the stars. In the stars. In the stars. The porch light is flickering out on the drive. The only thing left in this house that's alive. I'm tracing the shadows where you used to stand, with a ghost of a ring on the palm of my hand. You said we were written in stars up above, but stars only burn to be dying for love. And the silence is screaming your name in the dark, like a cold winter wind blowing through a dead park. I'm reaching for something that's already gone. Now I'm watching the burning moonlight fade in the wreckage of every promise we made. You were the sun, I was only the glow. Now I'm shivering here in the aftershow. Love is a fire that leaves you so cold, a beautiful story that never got old. Just ashes and embers where you used to be, burning the moonlight right out of me. I found your old sweater in the back of the car. It still smells like coffee in that night at the bar. I tried to throw it away, but I just held it tight, like a fool trying to capture the edge of the light. We're two different people than we were back then. And I don't think I'll ever be whole once again. They say that the moon has no light of its own, it's just reflecting a love it has known. And now that you're gone and you've taken your fire, I'm just a stone hanging high on a wire, drowning in silver, lost in the grave. Watching the burning moonlight fade in the wreckage of every promise we made. You were the sun, I was only the glow. Now I'm shivering here in the aftershow. Love is a fire that leaves you so cold, a beautiful story that never got old. Just ashes and embers where you used to be, burning the moonlight right out of me. To the sound of my lonely goodbyes, it's getting dark, it's getting so dark. Just me and the moon burning out. The neighbor's television hums through the drywall, tracing blue flickers down the length of the hall. I've counted every crack in the plaster ceiling, trying to outrun this hollowed out feeling. I keep your side of the mattress perfectly flat, but there's no comfort in a space like that. The clock on the wall has a heavy, slow beat, like a tired old heart that's admitting defeat. I used to find peace in the quiet of the night, but now the silence has a jagged, cold bite. I'm reaching for a hand that's 1,000 miles gone, and I've never felt so alone in my life, like a dull reflection on the edge of a knife. I'm surrounded by ghosts and the things we once said, but the echoes are dying and the fire is dead. I could stand in a stadium screaming your name, but the air would stay still and the world looked the same. In a house full of memories we work to own, I've never felt so alone. I went to the market to buy groceries for one, but I bought the cereal you liked just for fun. Then I stood in the aisle till the lights turned to gray, realizing I've got no one to give it away. There's a dinner for two sitting cold on the stove, a bitter receipt for the way that we strove to build up a kingdom out of matches and dust. Now I'm just a relic covered in rust. They started to talk to myself, just to hear a human voice in the room, before I get swallowed by the shadows and gloom. Yeah, I've never felt so alone in my life, like a dull reflection on the edge of a knife. I'm surrounded by ghosts and the things we once said, but the echoes are dying and the fire is dead. I could stand in a stadium screaming your name, but the air would stay still and the world looked the same. In a house full of memories we were to own, I've never felt so alone, so alone. Just the sound of the rain on the glass, watching the minutes and the hours pass. I'm still here, but you're not. And I've never felt so never felt so alone. Coffee's getting cold on your side of the table. I'm still playing house, but I know I'm not able to look at the hallway and not see your ghost, to love the version of you that I'm losing the most. I've practiced the words in the fog on the glass, watching the seasons and the memories pass, but the air in my lungs feels like heavy lead when I think of the forever we left unsaid. So how do I say goodbye to the light in my eyes? How do I unpaint the colors of our summer skies? You're the map in my pocket, the beat in my chest. Now I'm a stranger in a house that we bless. It's like tearing a page from a book that's not done. How do I say goodbye to my I found your old sweater in the bottom drawer. It still smells like the nights we don't have anymore. I almost called you to tell you the news, then I remembered I'm the one you didn't choose. The silence is loud, it's a physical weight. I'm standing at the station, but I'm years too late. Is there a secret, a trick, or a rhyme to stop loving you at the end of the line? Do I just let go, watch you drift away like a sunset that's desperate for one more day? Part of me's breaking, part of me's numb, and I'm terrified of who I'm about to become without. How do I say goodbye to the light in my eyes? How do I unpack rocking softly on the side of the bed, tripping over promises and things we never said. The closet's half empty, but the air is still full of the ghost of your laughter and that magnetic pull. I see your keys on the counter, but the door never swings. I'm just a collector of abandoned things. Now I'm drowning in the love you left behind. It's a locket in my pocket, it's a fever in my mind. You walked out the door and you traveled so light, but you left all the forever tucked into the night. It's heavy, it's hollow, it's a debt I can't pay. Just the weight of the love you threw away. I try to go out, try to find someone new, but they don't have the shadows or the patterns of you. I'm tracing the outlines where your pictures once hung, a song of a lifetime that were mostly unsung. Is it a gift or a curse to keep feeling this spark? Like a candle that's burning alone in the dark. You took your toothbrush, you took your pride, but you left all this longing bottled up inside. Did you forget it? Was it too much to hold? The ivory's cold beneath my fingertips, say I'm trying to find the notes that we threw away. There's a dust on the pillows where your shoes used to be, and a ghost in the chorus that's haunting me. I strike around the chord and it sounds like your name. They're so hollow, let go of a losing game. Now there are tears on my piano, blurring every key, tracing the rhythm of how you bend and leave. I'm playing a song with the melodies change, every harmony's broken, every sharp is insane. How do I finish the beach when you've landed down? I'm just drowning in music in this silent town. The middle sea is sinking, that's a dull heavy there, like a beat of my heart sinking into the mud. I remember the nights we would sit on this bench, and the love was a fire that no rain could quench. But now it's just wood and some wire and steel, a machine made of sorrow, that's all I can feel. The black keys are shadows, the white ones are gold, and composing a future that I face all alone. There's a music even louder if you aren't here to hear. The resonance is fading with every falling tear. There are tears on my piano, blurring every key, tracing the rhythm of how you are millionaire. I'm playing our song, but the melodies change, every harmony's broken, every sharp is a chain. How you are finish the bridge when you've it down. I'm just drowning in music in this silent town. One way's low, but I ream into the dark. The wood is stained with the salt of my heart. Tears on my piano, just the sound of us waking apart. I'm standing on the corner of the street where we first met. The pavement's turning darker and my clothes are soaking wet. I see the people rushing by, umbrellas pulled down low. They're heading home to someone, but I've got nowhere to go. The clouds are heavy, I am pressing down upon the town, just like the weight of every word that's finally falling down. And you won't see the sword that's stinging in my eyes. It's hidden in the water falling from the heavy skies. The world thinks it's a storm, just a gray and lonely day, flood can mask the pain, 'cause no one sees the difference between tears and the rain. I remember how you used to say you loved the sound of storms, the way the thunder shook the glass and kept our spirits warm. Now I'm shivering in the driveway, watching lights go out inside. There's a ghost of us behind the door where we used to reside. The sky's doing all the screaming that I can't find the strength to do. It's weeping for the me that's lost without the you. Is it a mercy or a curse to have a sky that feels this much, to have a million droplets standing in for your lost touch? Let it pour until the memories are washed into the drain. Let the thunder drown the sound of me calling out your name. No, you won't see the salt that's stinging in my eyes. It's hidden in the water falling from the heavy skies. The world thinks it's a storm, just a gray and lonely day, but it's the only place where I can let the sorrow have its way. I'm standing in the open so the flood can mask the pain, 'cause no one sees the difference between tears and the rain. Just the rain washing over every scar. Just the rain hiding how broken we are. If I stay here long enough, maybe the clouds will finally clear. But until then, I'll let the rain take every single tear. I'm sitting in the quiet of this empty, hollow room, watching how the shadows stretch and turn into a tomb. I keep replaying every scene, the way you turn to go, and all the things I locked inside that I should've let you know. I had a list of reasons, I had a million pleas, but I stood there like a statue while I fell down to my knees. Now I'm screaming at the ceiling, the words I didn't say, like a prayer that's far too late to make the ending go away. I'm sorry I was wrong, and please don't let us die. Are just echoes in the hallway of a long and cold goodbye. I'm a library of secrets, a book you'll never read, choking on the honesty that you no longer need. I see you in the grocery store or driving in your car, and I realize that close enough is actually too far. My mouth begins to open, but the courage turns to glass. I watch the perfect moment, and the chance just slowly pass. I wanted to tell you that the house is freezing cold, and that I'm terrified of growing into someone thin and old without your hand to hold. I love you feels too heavy now, it's a stone inside my chest. I miss you is a heartbeat that will never let me rest. Why do we find the language only when the light is gone? Why am I finally waking up just to face a lonely dawn? Secrets, a book you'll never read, choking on the honesty that you no longer need. I should have told you, I should have yelled it from the roof, but now the silence is the only bitter proof. The words I didn't say are the ones that hurt the most. I'm talking to the air, I'm loving a ghost. I should have said, I should have said. Built this on a mountain, on a bed of solid stone. We swore we'd never have to face the valley all alone. We had the blueprints in our hands, the fire in our blood. We thought we were the only ones who'd rise above the flood. I checked the locks, I kept the pace, I did what I was told. But even the brightest silver has a way of turning cold. They tell you it's a gravity, they say it's written in the stars. They say that it's a medicine that heals up all the scars. But nobody ever warns you that the engine's gonna stall, that the highest, strongest ceiling has the furthest way to fall. We give it every heartbeat, we try to keep the sail, but sometimes good intentions aren't enough, and even love can fail. It wasn't a betrayal, no screaming in the hall, just a slow and quiet leaking like the shadows on the wall. We ran out of the magic, we ran out of the why. Now we're staring at each other with a desert in our eyes. I'm reaching for your hand, but I can't find the familiar spark. It's like follow. It's a ghost you can't outrun. To look at something beautiful and see that it is done. We didn't lack the courage, we didn't lack the will. Sometimes the world just stops and the heart goes still. It failed us in the light. It failed us in the light. It walked us to the edge of town and left us in the night. No one did it wrong, babe. We just reached the end of the rail. God, it hurts to admit it, that even love, even our love can fail. I'm still stepping over the cracks in the kitchen tile, trying to remember how to breathe for a little while. The grocery list is still hanging on the fridge door, naming the things that we don't need anymore. 2 pillows on the sofa, but only one is dented in. I'm living in the wreckage of where we've been. It's funny how the universe can shrink down to a room when you're waiting for a flower that's never gonna bloom. It was a little world, just you and me, bound by the walls of our own gravity. A kingdom made of coffee cups and messy Sunday sheets, away from all the noise of the busy city streets. But the borders have collapsed and the sky is falling through. I'm a king without a country since I lost the half of you. Now I'm wandering the ruins of the life we used to build, in a little world that won't ever be fulfilled. The neighbor's dog is barking at the silence in the yard. I'm trying to keep going, but God, it's getting hard. I see your favorite book with the corner folded down like a tiny paper anchor while I'm starting to drown. I haven't changed the channel, I haven't moved your chair. I'm just breathing in the molecules of your leftover air. The sun comes through the window in the same familiar way, but it's shining on a ghost town every single day. We didn't need the planets, we didn't need the sun. We had everything we wanted when the day was done. But now the maps are useless and the compass is a lie. How do I survive when my whole world had to die? It was a little world, just you and me, bound by the walls of our own gravity. A kingdom made of coffee cups and messy Sunday sheets, away from all the noise of the busy city streets. But the borders have collapsed and the sky is falling through. I'm a king without a country since I lost the half of you. Now I'm wandering the ruins of the life we used to build, to trace the outline of your smile with my thumb, but the details are static where I used to feel the hum. The laughter in the hallway is a whisper in the wind, a story of a lifetime that's beginning to grow thin. I'm reaching for a moment that I used to know by heart, but like smoke between my fingers, I'm watching it depart. Now I'm living in the middle of these fading memories, like a letter left out in the rain or salt upon the breeze. I can almost feel your heartbeat, then it flickers and it goes. The only thing that's certain is how much the distance grows. It's a long and quiet sunset, turning gold into a gray. I'm losing you in pieces, a little more each day. I walk past our old cafe, but it smells like someone new. I couldn't find a table where I fell in love with you. I'm checking through the journals, but the ink is getting pale, like a ship that's lost its harbor or a wind that's lost its sail. Did we always talk for hours? Was your voice always this soft? I'm terrified the ghost of us is finally drifting off. If I forget the way you looked when you were half asleep, is there anything of us that I'm allowed to keep? Is it a mercy or a crime to let the image blur, to stop the constant aching for the person that you were? I'm fighting with the shadows, I'm holding on so tight, but I'm just a lonely candle, losing ground against the night. Living in the middle of these fading memories, like a letter left out in the rain or salt upon the breeze. I can almost feel your heartbeat, then it flickers and it goes. The only thing that's certain is how much the distance grows. It's a long and quiet sunset, turning gold into a gray. I'm losing you in pieces, a little more each day. Fading out like a song on the radio, fading out. Where did all the always go? I still remember, I think I remember, I'm trying to remember. The dust is dancing in the light across the hardwood floor. I'm leaning back against the frame of our front door. The shadows stretch the fingers out to touch the garden wall, but you're the only thing I see as evening starts to fall. You're humming something quiet while you're pouring out the tea, and the way the sun catches your hair is a prayer inside of me. In the glow of the golden hour grin, where the light ends and your soul begins, the world is turning honey sweet, amber and slow, and there's nowhere else on earth I'd ever wanna go. It's the peace of the day finally finding its rest in the golden hour beauty of the one I love best. place to keep the kitchen warm. Just a quiet understanding that we've weathered every storm. You look at me and everything just falls right into place. I see 40 years of forever written on your face. The clock on the mantle might be ticking out the time, but right now this moment is a perfect silent rhyme. The sky is turning violet, the orange turns to rose, but the warmth you give to me is a fire that never goes. If I could freeze the planet, if I could stop the sun, I'd stay right here in this life until the world is done. Golden hour grin, where the light ends and your soul begins. The world is turning honey sweet, amber and slow, and there's nowhere else on earth I'd ever wanna go. It's a piece of the day finally finding its rest in the golden hour beauty of the one I love best. Stay just like that, don't move a single hair. Let the gold wash over us like a silent evening prayer. In your golden hour, in your beautiful grin, I'm exactly where I'm meant to be, home again. I still wake up on your side of the bed, tracing the ghosts of the things that we said. The coffee is cold and the kitchen is still. I try to move on, but I don't think I will. You were the morning, the gold on the floor, and now I just sit here and stare at the door. You were the sunshine in my heart, now the sky is just falling apart. I'm reaching for light in a room full of gray, counting the pieces you carried away. How do I breathe when the summer is gone? How does the world keep on spinning till dawn? It's so dark in the place where you used to be my sunshine. It's gone and it's raining on me. I saw your sweater left back on the chair, I put it on just to feel you were there. A faded perfume and a thread coming loose. I'm making up lies and I'm making excuse to call you at midnight and hear how you are, but I know that home is now somewhere too far. You were the sunshine in my heart, now the sky is just falling apart. I'm reaching for light in a room full of gray, counting the pieces you carried away. How do I breathe when the summer is gone? How does the world keep on spinning till dawn? It's so dark in the place where you used to be my sunshine. It's gone and it's raining on me. They say that the seasons are meant for a change, but living without you feels bitter and strange. I'd give up the stars and the moon and the blue for one more minute of standing by you. So I'll stay in the shadows and wait for the day that the memory of you doesn't take me away. But for now it's just cold. Yeah, it's so cold. You were the sunshine, my only sunshine. Now it's just